I would never thought that I'm gonna give developers an advice on how to take my money. But here we are, and what a crazy times we got. The game is declaring, people are mad, people leaving, streamers leaving. But maybe it's the time to shout into the void, and who knows, maybe 2025 became better. Obviously, I'm just like you, not happy with 20 tick rate servers and the cheater situations, but today the topic is monetization. I got some bullet points on my screen, so sorry, I'm gonna look quite often there. So I think there is a more healthy way to monetize the game, from which could benefit not only developers but players as well. So first and foremost, we need to get rid of crappy skins and recolors which look ridiculously disgusting. Not only they make me feel that developers trying to fuck me up twice, but if think for a second, if I got a specific color, how many years I should wait till it appear in a game? And how slim are chances that I'm gonna like it to a point that I wanna spend money on it? So the first thing that really game could benefit is to players being able to customize their skins. Just, I don't know, look around, and the first thing that comes to my mind is a Warframe. There is literally a culture, it's called, I believe, Fashion Frame, where people are competing on who's make a better looking skin of their favorite Warframe. And all of that became a really big part of a game culture. So I think Apex could really benefit if we get in-game color palettes and you could customize your skin. This is the cool way to monetize the game, just to selling different color palettes and different type of paint, like metallic, matte, shiny stuff, for money. So people could be more engaged with the game just by customizing their skins to flash in front of other players. And on top of that, we solving the problem with stupid recolors, which I guess not many people like. I don't know about you, but I don't really wanna pay the same amount of money, the full fucking price, for the same skin that I bought 1 year before, which I've been previously told that it's not gonna appear in a game, and now it just appears again with some minor changes, just in different color, for a full fucking price. Meanwhile, we got red currency for recolors. That really feels like a spit to our face, because not only you can't buy a recolor like you used to with red coins, but on top of that you not get even any discounts on a skin which you already had. And you look at all of those desperate attempts to squeeze a little more money out of players, and it looks pathetic. Meanwhile, there is so many options lying on the surface around that you could earn not only more money, but do it in a more healthy way that makes your player base happier. So I think that is the really healthy way to monetize game, and the player could benefit from that. The second thing that the game could benefit is the finishers. Do you see any in a game shop? Some legends for a years got literally 2 finishers, and I didn't see any in any packs for them. And I just recently saw some frag movies from COD, and I was shocked how big a variety of finishers was there. And like, I'm sitting and thinking like, EA, you don't want our money or what? Give us something really cool that we could spend money on if you want to monetize your freaking game. From time to time finishers appear in prestige skins, but how many people buying prestige at all? Why don't we have in a shop a lot of finishers for different legends, or some universal finishers that you could buy and put on any legend, and it's gonna look fun and people more willingly gonna spend a smaller amount of money only for the finisher. For some reason I got a feeling that in a game was so many aspects that could be monetized, but they were forgotten, and we as players not getting content and developers not getting money. So that's freaking strange. For example, flying trails. As soon as I could see that in-game were implemented skydive trails, I was thinking like, there, it's gonna be just like in Fortnite. I mean, not rainbow stuff and other kind of weird trails, but it could be like flame, thunder, I don't know. My imagination is is kind of poor, and we saw part of this for our ranked trails. But besides that, why can't we had any other types? All you need is to ask community on how skydive trails could look like, and they bring you a lot of even concepts that you could just take and implement it to a game. Actually, you're supposed to have a whole creativity department who's working on ideas like that. For now, I stopped seeing literally any skydive trails in a game. From time to time I could see it from Revenant prestige skin or Valkyrie prestige skin. But besides that, I don't see any generic like from rank. So what's going on, EA? You don't wanna earn some? Make them really cool, high quality, and put them on a shop for a not high price, so people could buy them not for a fortune like your hail rooms. And next point is badges. How long are we gonna see this tasteless flat piece of shit? Everyone figured out that the coolest badges are the badges from 110 of battle pass levels, which are animated, flashy and more quality than all generic stuff that we get in the events. This is literally laying on the surface, and developers for some reasons just don't see it. And I would really like to ask them, why the fuck do you continue to produce this tasteless shit when everyone's gonna put those new banners into a big pile of crap that you previously produced and never ever put them on his banner? Just for a checkmark like new badges? Done? We got a new content for new season? No wonder that with that attitude people are gonna tend to leave to other places. The only time when players gonna use this shit is when they had nothing better to put on. So please, can we have a really nice colorful badges that we could proudly put on our banner? The same goes for skydive emotes. I just went into a game and look at heroes. Some of them got only 2. The biggest I saw it's like 5 or 6. And that's it for so many years that game is live. In my wet dreams, it's supposed to be at least 10 for each hero, and they supposed to be really cool, not just stupid flip in air and some claps or some kind of this stuff, but something really cool and funny. And all those cool emotes could be also in a shop, so people would wanna have them. Almost the same applies for skins. I'm tired of seeing useless, worthless, tasteless crap which is blue or pink rarity on events and on collection events, which is literally filling stuff. Obviously I don't have numbers, and maybe like this slot machine which we call the packs bringing more money, but in my opinion, if we got just in general bigger quality skins and only golden rarity, which could you buy directly for money, would be much better. And on each event, instead of gamble, you could go into shop, pay a fixed amount of price for a skins that you really want and enjoy. I stopped paying money from the moment that Lifeline Hail Room was released. I didn't buy for money a single skin in a game, because either they are too similar to skins that I already have, or they are much worse than I already have, or C, they are not much better than skins that I already have. So instead of making like 5 to 7 skins and 20 crap skins and force people to gamble for them, just make 10 to 15 really quality skins that everyone is gonna willing to buy. Like, don't you see that people are mad because they tired to watch how you desperately trying to sell to them bunch of crap that you usually put into your collection events? I was thinking like, for years we didn't had crossover skins with any single game or brand that's on the market. Only in the past 1.5 years we had something like that. I remember One Piece, Evangelion and something else. But for a whole lifespan of a game, that's nothing. And I'm looking back, for example, at Heroes of Newer. There is so many crossover skins that would no copyrighted, but you look at them and you clearly can tell what it's related to. If for some reasons you don't want to connect with other brands and make a deal about copyright stuff, why can't we have skins that are similar enough to being recognizable but not similar enough to being copyrighted? Or let's say that this skin was produced as an inspiration from something, or to be more correct, being inspired by something. I swear to God, sometimes I got feeling that new skins are being produced by a 10-year-old child which recently learned how to make a tiled pictures and put textures on. Who needs that? And one more thing can't get out of my mind. When we gonna get a new grenade or some utility stuff in a game? So many years passed, we get new weapons, new legends, but no new grenades. Or at least, I don't know, termite grenade reworked, so you could use it as area denying tool. The simplest way that comes to my mind how you could make it better is make it that when it hits the ground, it's like starts spinning around, so it's literally denying an area, not just lying in a straight line, which are first being easy to avoid. Second, when cover is not a square box, it's really easy to just stay aside and not being damaged at all. If you look around, you could see so many cool ideas, like, I don't know, gravity grenade, pushing everybody's out grenade. At the end of the day, players have been bored to play a game in the same way over and over again. And as a player, we really care about new mechanics that are being implemented in a game that will allow us to play in a new way and have a new emotions out of it. Everyone eventually gonna just burn out because it became boring, too much repetitive, while every single game around is trying to bring something new, be flashy. When Super People was released, I was like all in into that game because it was given to me as a player a really new ways how to play that game with teleports, some other cool abilities, skill usage, and all of that. The golden period of time for each player is when he's learning something. As long as learning curve goes, he stays satisfied, interested, and motivated to learn more. And so he stays in a game. When learning curve floods, all he left is only polish his skills, and that's not much fun in it. So you literally become a salty dog who grinding for a rank, and that's all you do because you experienced everything in a game. So if game becomes the same and only decorations change, eventually he gonna fall off into another project which gonna give him new learning curve and new emotions. We need new mechanics, new POIs. I forgot even when was a recent the legend takeover. I believe it was a lifeline stuff, and how many years passed from that moment? Like, what the hell? Also really cool stuff would be a community map. For example, King's Canyon. It passed so many iterations that we could, as a players, vote for different parts of the map being away. I would really like to head back Bridges location instead of Cage, because cages suck. I would really like to find, how would you call, instead of containment, the spot from the season 0 with all those huts which are separated for a small, I believe, 3 compounds. So you fight in one, then you fight with a survivor team, and then you fight with a third party from third compound, which there was also fight going on, and all of it was really cool and interesting. And especially I'm really missing the all the ideas behind the cover in general. In those old huts you could find so many cracks which you could like peep inside and shoot somebody from an unexpected angle. Now in modern game layouts we got really box with a box inside, 2 doors and maybe 1 window, and fuck around as you want. Not fucking interesting, not entertaining, and really simple. From a year's perspective, I got a feeling that they're trying to make from a pedestrian who can go whenever he wants, a freaking trolley which can go on a rails only forward and backward, no step aside. No fun allowed. You can't anymore stand in out of bounds area, you cannot shoot there, your ability is blocked. Meanwhile, it was bringing very much fun and a unique way to approach from some location, especially on King's Canyon. Let me demonstrate you how cool building was in Season 0. For example, this one, quite standard compound, but if you got someone on the second floor who's holding here down the hallway, you got such a nice wall, so you can climb here and get him. Moreover, if he's standing in a different spot, you can just go here, climb this one, boom, you got a nice view inside of window. Moreover, if he stands somewhere where you cannot reach him, like boom, You see? So there is always some place to play around when someone takes an ultimate position, but it's way more interesting than playing in a new compound where just a little square box and another square box inside, and you cannot do any inside. So you can peep here, shooting someone who's holding this door. If, for example, he's run away and blocking door, you can just climb on top. So many options here and zero options there. And take, for example, this area. This is area with the bunker. Bunker is over here, and here is a big void drift. So, for example, this house, you definitely recognize it. But how cool is here? So if someone holds second floor, boom, you got a nice crate to partially see through. Same goes for here. You climb in this wall and you can see almost whole second floor. Back in the days, I got a feeling that they thought about stuff like this. So people might hold inside of a building and you need to find a way how to push them, how to approach them. I'm missing the big rocks around this skull town, which you could really stand on and snipe. Sniping in a game now, it's more feel like a joke. You need to headshot Gibraltar from 200 meters 3 times in the head to kill him. What the hell? So to bring Apex back, we need to really sit and think on how game can really become better and more fun for a vast majority of players. I don't like much trend when a game is being corrected by the pro players. Meanwhile, vast majority of players are not being pro, they are below average on a game rank system. And if those players are unsatisfied and leave a game, who gonna stay? The salty dogs and the OG fans who want to go from a game, even if it's online, gonna drop to, I don't know, 5,000 players. So I got a feeling that I'm rambling way for too long. So it's time to stop. Write in the comments what do you think about that topic. I gladly read all of them. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye!